Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I am Tracy Shuchart, Senior Economist, and here are the headlines while we were away. First, I would like to, I know a lot of you have heard about NinjaTrader Prop, so we did have a public announcement at NinjaTrader Technology is launching a new platform experience for prop traders under new brands. We're going to have a NinjaTrader Prop and Tradeabate Prop that give traders a complete toolkit to support every stage of their prop journey, from navigating evaluations to pursuing funding. And these tools include advanced risk control, seamless integration with popular third-party platforms like TradingView, powerful charting, order flow tools, and the flexibility to trade from mobile, web, or desktop. So both NinjaTrader Prop and Tradeabate Prop will be available through top prop firms, including Take Profit Trader, Apex Trader Funding, and My Funded Futures. So we are looking forward to strengthening our commitment to you prop traders. So good news for and the NinjaTrader front. Now moving on to more of today's headlines. Remember we talked about yesterday that the U.S. was still buying uranium even from Russia, even though it was banned in May. So Putin came out today and he made an announcement, I think, to throw in the U.S. face a little bit, that said Russian uranium supply to the U.S. is going to exceed $1 billion in 2025. On that front, and I think that was, in response to this news that the G7 nears an agreement on Russian sanctions. So the group of 7 nations are meeting throughout the week. They want to increase sanctions on Russia. They want to ramp up curbs on oil revenue. So they're talking about a range of options, which include measures on key economic sectors such as energy, finance, and the military. France wants to detain oil takers. So there's a lot of different mechanisms being thrown about, but it looks like we're going to have more Russian sanctions trying to curb their revenues from the oil market, even though they are clearly making money on the uranium market. Next, we had Fed Logan speaking while we were away. She seems pretty hawkish. She said, I'm seeing that inflation is running above our 2% target. Adding she expects tariffs to move inflation even higher in the coming months, and as a result, she said, my forecast is a little bit slower of a normalization of the path in order to make sure we all get our way to the 2%, so it'll take some time to lower rates. So she's on the hawkish side. Now, Tesla, remember Tesla, we had some great news out this morning. They exceeded their quarterly sales by a lot. But interestingly, that we did see Tesla up overnight in lieu of that news, and that did spike higher on that news. But now that stock has fallen minus 4.2%. So that's kind of like what we saw in Micron, which beat expectations and then fell immediately afterwards. So interesting on the tech side of things. Kind of watched these good news moves are being faded rather quickly. So just something to keep an eye on to see if this trend continues. Then last but not least, got to talk about this shutdown. So we remember yesterday they voted, didn't work. Today it's closed. There's a holiday for Yom Kippur holiday. So they are going to try to vote again, but it looks like they're still at an impasse. Democrats still say they won't vote to reopen until Republicans agreed to extend health care subsidies, and Republicans say they're unwilling to negotiate on that policy until the government is funded. And meanwhile, in Polymarket, which was right about the government shutdown, predicting it was over 90% that the government was going to shut down. Now we're seeing the shutdown length is actually rising in Polymarket. So we went from 1 to 3 days, and now most of that is in 54% in 10 to 29 days, but now we're seeing 30 plus days increase to 21.9%. So keeping an eye on poly market for fun. And that is the news while we were away. I will now hand it off to Jim Cagnina for an Edge Report.
Thank you, Shai. Let's jump right into the E-mini S&P right now. I have a 30-minute chart on my screen. We had a lot of action today, a lot of fun today. We had that big sell-off in the morning as soon as the bell rang, and we tested some lows here. We wicked through the high vol level at 67.45. Buyers pushed us back up, and now we are fighting back. We broke through that VWAP, that session VWAP, volume weighted average price, 30 minutes ago, and now we have our confirmation candle. So it's pretty strong on the upside. If you were looking at a 10-minute chart candle, you would have seen the confirmation a little bit earlier. We're now trading above the 61.8 retracement if the trend was high to low, which is also a little bit on the bullish side for me. I'd like to see a candle close above that, and we have. Right now, we're just kind of paused at the top of the value area, and that's approximately, 67.70. Targets on the upside include that Jax 1 level at 67.75, and then framing the top of the conversation is that 0 DTE call resistance and that 0 DTE gamma wall at 67.80. So right now things are looking, pointing upward, I should say. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin, though. This was my favorite market today. One of my favorite markets today. Gasoline was also a good one, but let's just focus on the Bitcoin right now. We're trading 121,000 plus so far. This has been a really nice breakout to the upside. If you look at a daily, you'll see that breakout to the upside, and we'll see if it's going to sustain or not. Intraday, we had some volatility. You could see some big red candles and then some follow-through green candles. We really broke through that, again, that Mentor Q one-day max. We just broke through that. We're trading above it right now. Bands are slightly sloping upward as well. We're way, way past that session VWAP. And speaking of VWAP here, this was a really good kind of look. I know I'm looking at a 30-minute chart, but we tested VWAP here at 10:30 to 11, and then again the very next half hour, but we really couldn't get a close above it. I mean, someone might say, well, Jim, there's a close above it there. That doesn't count. That's a tiny amount. So boom, we popped back up here, and then we just kept getting separation between price and that session VWAP. So this has also been a super strong market to take a peek at. Let's jump over to gold real quickly. Gold is not quite fighting back as hard as the equity market is. It's trying to. So we look like we're kind of mirroring the equity market during the initial balance. And after that, we broke through that S2 and that one-day min, magic number. And now buyers are trying to push us back up. But look how far we are away from VWAP still. We still haven't got the Jax 4 at 38.75 or S1. Looking like this fight back up, starting to fizzle out a little bit. We'll see. Time will tell. But right now we're tracking 38.72. This is just still in a strong bullish disposition. Don't get me wrong. But today we're just kind of a little bit slow on the roll. Let's shoot over to Treasury bonds really quickly. Treasury bonds. We are going to look at a daily. Let's look at a daily chart first. This is kind of a nice move up here in Treasury bonds. You could just kind of see that CME Group FedWatch tool cementing in almost 2 rate cuts between the next 2 meetings, getting us through December. But right now this is a nice orderly rally, I'm going to say. Look at that 8 EMA, the 21 EMA. Those are the two, the gold line and the green line. They're arcing up nicely. Let me expand this a little bit as well. And you can see our peak high here was on FOMC day, right? That's 118 handle. Right now we're at 117.10. So this is starting to give me a little bit of a bullish flavor here. Now we have a lot of resistance right where my crosshairs is, and that's just south of that 118 handle at 117.31. That's where it starts. So we'll see if we could just bump up against it or actually get through it right now. Price goes up, yields go down. This is an old yield. Ignore that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the delete button right here, right there for that. But that's the story of the 30-year Treasury bonds. And moving over to energies, Let's go ahead and look at that November contract here for crude oil. Again, this is selling off. This is one, two, three, four pretty large candles. We broke down below this double or triple bottom, whatever you want to call it, that 70, 61, 76-ish and beyond, and then some. We're all the way down to that March support. If I squish this chart up, you'll see some lows down there in March. And we're breaking through that as well. So this is kind of a scary sell-off here in crude. I shouldn't say scary, but a interesting sell-off here in crude right now. Typically where we see buyers push us back up, we're not seeing that right now. Intraday, guess what? Guess where we ended up? Magically. Mentor Q one-day min in play again on trending markets. Look for that one-day min or that one-day max. That's where we are. Volume profile is crazy wonky here. Not going to read too much into it because we've got a lot of gaps along the way. But we're pretty much settled where we're at right now. And point of control finally officially settles at around 60 spot 50, 60 half. So that is this afternoon's Edge report. And it is time right now for trading the close with the big cat. Leo is back, and Stowe is back twice in one day. Good afternoon,
What's up?
gentlemen.
Hey,
I
Jim.
thought you were going to forget my name for a second.
Well, it's been a while, and I knew Big Cat. That sticks in my head, so I won't
Yeah,
forget
nobody
that.
forgets Big Cat.
No. How could anyone forget Big Cat?
Yeah.
By the way, the other thing you're going to be happy about is I actually recovered my hat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's the best hat in showbiz.
Stole it back, huh?
It is. Anytime I could reclaim property from a child or a niece or
thief?
nephew, it's a victory.
Just call them what they are, a thief.
I love these little thieves, though, man. I can't help it. Well, welcome back. Good to see you. Still good to see you back again.
You too, brother.
Who's got positions on right now?
I'm long from this morning, so I'm just still long.
Yeah, that's a big long. Good grief, man.
Holy cats. That is special.
I'm
What
also long, but just from a couple points ago. I got nothing on Big Cat right now.
Well, this morning you were on fire, though. You got that gap fill.
I did.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was sweet. That was good.
You would have been so stoked.
Yeah.
I know. I missed it.
Yeah.
It's all right. Busy guy. You got a replay if you want to watch it later. Like get some popcorn, maybe like a nice soda, curl up. With the
I
missus
will.
and-
Throw it on the TV and just lay on the couch, take a snooze, not snooze, just chill.
You send
Yeah.
me some Twizzlers. I'm all over that.
I'm trying to move my order lines so that they're not so far off to the left. But anyways,
What's your end game here, Leo? I mean, you got a lot of love in this trade.
yeah, I mean we're one time framing on 30-minute, and we're just kind of trending up into the close. So my intention here is just to hold this trade and just let it. I mean, it's only 2 lots of micros, so it's not like I'm not itching to cover for any reason. So I'm just kind of holding on for for continuation here.
Got it. All right. That sounds cool. By the way, everybody, on the upper left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see a number. It's 149,404. And through the magic and genius
Holy,
so close.
of Mission Control, that's our subscriber list. We're almost to that 150. Now we get to see it in real time pop up. We just saw it change from 3 to 4. So if you're out there and you're listening, I am going to ask you there we go, 405. I'm going to ask you very politely, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's easy to do. You just click your mouse on it. We would love that. So appreciate everybody who already has. A lot of folks already have, and that's awesome. And also the thumbs up. We hit over 700 this morning through Stowe kind of intimidated some people, though.
you did?
Yeah, I went full influencer for sure. As hard as I've ever gone before.
You're like, if you don't hit the subscribe button, you're gonna have losing days for the rest of your life.
Well, I didn't curse anybody. I didn't put a hex on anybody's trading. No, but no, I did. I did share a setup that I found years ago, and I've been using consistently with the chat, because I was looking to buy very specific prices, and I kind of called those out before we started. And once we got down to them, they were very knifey moments, but I still got in and did it. But and everyone was curious how the hell I did that. So I just told the chat, you know me. There's no such thing as
You shared
mystery
some
alpha.
information.
I did. It's I made it up. I came up with it. So I was allowed to spill that
Oh,
one.
it's yours.
That's my setup specifically.
Oh, okay. It's the specificity of the setup that makes it the Stowe setup.
That's right. And
All right.
less.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Also, I'm in the process of taking the creator of VWAP to court for stealing some of my other ideas.
Mr. VWAP versus Stowe versus Mr. VWAP.
I hope it's not Brian Shannon. I like that guy. We don't even know who created VWAP. Really? Wait, Jim? Didn't you tell me who created VWAP?
I don't remember.
You probably made it up anyway.
I don't know, but that's beautiful. Well, anyway, thanks for doing that this morning, Stowe. It was fun.
Sure.
I was even nervous. So now that once Leo caught me being lackadaisical one day, first thing I do is I'm hitting that thumbs up all the time, and then I had to double check after you were like shaking the microphone.
I mean, Jim, the most important thing that we can do to help support our own stream is to support our own stream.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
That's right. Every morning I log in with all 50 of my burners, and I like everybody.
Even if I can't watch, I still click the thing, click like, and exit out. Every day I'm liking the chat.
Yeah, they wrote it in my job description after that other day. So now it's in my official employment contract.
We got to the man. That's how much power we have.
Marty's watching over us saying, "Uh-oh, we got to up the game."
Yep.
They've almost got me to the point where I'm gonna pay for the good YouTube because I'm tired of not being able to listen to it. While
you're gonna pay for the
screen is
premium.
off. I might, yeah, because I've been doing like afternoon walk to listen to Trade the Close. If I'm not on it, I just do neighborhood lap and have it on. But I gotta keep my phone screen on so I can hear it. And yeah, I think yesterday was the nail in the coffin for that. I think I'm going to buy the fancy YouTube.
Dude, you're getting backed up by Sav. Sav says, "Oh, I would not live without YouTube Premium."
Yep. I know. That's some Philistine stuff right there. Can't be slumming it with YouTube Normal.
That's awesome. Well, look at that. We got another counter, 413. Awesome, you guys. Well, listen, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thanks for participation in the chat. You guys are awesome, helping each other out. Best chat around, no question about it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscriptions. And thank you, Leo, and thank you, Stowe, for being here and laying it out on the line for us today, trading the close. And we're going to be rooting for both of you guys.
Thanks,
Yes,
Jim.
sir. Thanks, brother.
Hello, Stowe.
Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm well.
That's good. Good.
We're still in survival mode with baby,
Yep.
It's just one of those things. It's time. There's no solution here but time.
Yep.
But,
that is the unfortunate reality of a lot of those problems with the kiddo.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about all of the sleep trouble that we had with hours and like the ninja moves I used to have to do to get out of there at night. Like sometimes it would take like 2 hours just to leave the room.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you really get, I don't know. Yeah. New parent headspace is a very special, interesting place.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. But
yeah, it's it's definitely weighing on my wife more than it is me, just being honest.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that's, day to day, running to the store, taking G to school, and apparently it's as soon as she goes in the car seat, she's crying.
Yep. Not a fan.
Screaming, not crying. It's baby screaming, bloody murder type stuff. But so I'm trying to help where I can, but it's definitely stressful. It's
Yep.
a stressful house right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I don't wish that on anybody. I've been there so many times.
Yeah. So, what's up with the chat? This too shall pass. Yeah, I know, man.
The chat's chilling.
Yeah. I mean, this is my third. Definitely the hardest. Definitely the hardest. Being a dad is the best thing that happened to me. Agreed. You
It's
still
one of the
paying for
best.
your entry by peeling off a few cons at 1R, or did you switch up your trade management?
No, I'd still do that for sure. Actually, we get into the new painting the tape episode's going to dig into how we all have evolved and changed our ways of
Yeah,
managing
dude.
stuff.
It seems like that recording was it last week, and you still haven't put it out?
Yeah, well, we went on vacation and all that stuff, but it should
That
be out on
sounds like an
Sunday.
excuse. Everyone's got those.
Well, also kind of waiting for some other people to send me some stuff, maybe that I could read into a microphone.
Oh. Well, I think you should
But-
just put it out there. Sans reads.
Cool. It'll come out.
We can make
Sunday
some
then.
fake ones.
The other thing too is I had a bunch of time to edit it this week, and then somebody asked me to do their shows for them. So there was also that. But no,
Yeah,
it'll be
Fractal, just mute the parts where I speak. You'll be good. Yes. Thank you, by the way, for covering for me yesterday.
You're welcome. I had a blast.
Kane said that you guys had a blast.
Oh yeah, so fun. Kane gets away with it. Kane gets to say the F word and everything. You guys go crazy.
Kane can
on that
say
shit.
whatever. What he has some leeway that even Pax doesn't have, I think.
Ah, man, crazy. It's like the Outback Steakhouse.
Is it just the British accent?
Possibly.
Okay.
I mean, that's got to be a big part of it, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
What are we just at the fairest price ever right now? Now I hate this. Now I hate this push. Now I want to be short.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to change my position here. I'm just going to let this trade run, because this is what I would do if I was in this, trade not on stream. I'm not going to change my thesis, I guess.
Yeah.
Just because of these micro changes and the order flow. I mean, they've been selling it from 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
A lot of offer delta up here at the high, but you know what? Short term, it's a little heavy, but that could be nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just really stunned by all of this bid delta up here on ES. Like, big passive bid right here, holding this up at the high. So I was like, I guess I'll press into this. I don't really see a lot more room in the move. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Just based on how I would assume the day would pan out with, like, we took overnight low out, we broke an IB low. We have not yet been back inside the 5 minute opening range at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was straight open drive down and a gap, which I know you were on that, looking for the shorts, apparently.
Yes, somehow.
I mean, you should have been after everything I've taught you. Can I say that? It feels kind of dumb to say that, honestly.
No.
To say taught you. Can I just say showed you data?
You have shown me.
I unveiled data to you that makes trading gaps very easy.
Now you sound like a magician a little bit.
Oh, damn.
Remove the cloak of order flow and visibility. No, yeah, I finally hit it. And instead of freezing like a deer in headlights, I actually executed it in a nice way. I can show you back here. It was, yeah, my fills are in here. So yeah, opening drive down, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then also, I don't have the 30-second OR on this just because I'm not trying to cloud it for the folks. But the top of it is here. And so I also had packs in my ear going, um, if top of the 30-second OR is the high of day, that's a bearish OR, baby. So I was like, all right, so I'll hit it for a couple shorts, and then I just kind of held on until the gap fill.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Very good. I guess today was a good process win and win for money at the same time. And so it's nice when you get both,
Yeah, that is cool. I mean, because selling the market's not your strong suit,
No. Some would say it's not even a suit. It's more like a pair of shorts I probably should have thrown out a very long time ago.
It's a shorts from high school.
I still have some Dickies shorts from high school that
I
are
still
still
have,
holding
yeah,
up just fine.
I actually still have some high school clothes too.
Now, can Dad fit into those clothes during the holiday season? Don't worry
Hell
about
nah.
it. If I'm filled with ham and cheeses, can I fit into those clothes? No.
And mashed potatoes.
Oh man.
I wish
This
this
is funny.
was it's interesting that, like, from my perspective, there have been like some decent moves, intraday, but
Yeah.
it seems like they're always not during the times that, the afternoon is always kind of like a little boring, even with a little bit of increased vol.
I know. It's already October and the afternoon has been pretty weird. Well, I think this is certainly a weird afternoon. With the day that we had, and then we have total context shift down here. And this is all very bullish, contexty, shifty stuff. Like this is a setup this long, the -1 here. I didn't take it because I have really burned a hole in my mental capital this week with my two struggle bus days on Monday and Tuesday. So
Yeah.
I just went and did some house stuff outside. It's also getting cold here, so I have like a bunch of crap I got to do. Lawn stuff. I'm a lawn guy. You got to get that pre-emergent out there, all the stuff. There you go.
I think I'm going to take one. If we get to 100
that
points,
little burst.
Just take one at 30.
NQ is doing much more bullish
Just
stuff.
very grindy.
Yeah, it's really pressing into this now, which is good.
So, do you have a problem with stink bugs this time of year?
Nah, mostly spotted lanternflies. It's not quite cold enough for the stink bugs to try to figure out where to go, but that is a thing that will definitely show up. Spotted lanternflies are a total menace right now where I live.
What is that?
Really, it's crazy. They're like a weird beetle. They're very pretty. They get really big, and but they just destroy every tree that they go to live in. You'll just see, like, they just swallow it like a plague and black it out from the sun. So yeah, it's gross. It's gross for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, but the stink bugs will start to show up once it gets cold enough. That's the problem with where I live, just with all the drastic season changes, is pretty much like every time the seasons change, all the bugs that were stoked on the old season are trying to go inside now. And so you gotta fight with that.
Nick's wife would like for everyone to know there's a new season of Love is Blind.
Daddy's nice. That's cool.
I'm gonna have to tell my wife. I bet she doesn't even know.
I have thoughts on those shows.
We actually have to whisper right now.
Oh no, okay.
We don't talk in bed right now. We just whisper because of the baby.
Yep. Yep.
So if we're gonna watch a show, we have to, like do it in the living room properly.
I love those shows, but I have a very hard time watching them after they have had like a season or two because I feel like people get into people start auditioning for those shows like characters and
Oh yeah, to play
becomes like really phoned in and scripted.
right, yeah.
But like what's the first like that 90 Day Fiance dude that lived in Vegas with his mom? There's no better character than that. Or the 90 Day Fiance dude that became the biggest meme of all time, the no neck guy. Love that guy.
Wait, Chill Guy met with Kane in London?
Yeah, yep.
Hell yeah.
Kane
That's
said chill
awesome.
guy, actually pretty chill.
Interesting.
Yeah, who knew?
Stuck
Not me.
his name checks out. They were chilling.
They chilled. Yeah, Big Ed. That's it. Thank you, Joseph. A fellow fan of Big Ed.
He didn't wear his hat though. Oh.
This is wild up here.
Wildly slow.
Wildly painful.
Look over at ES. Oh, you are on ES.
Yeah.
That ledge is
Uh-huh.
that node is the node of big character.
They've already wiggled out of it once.
All that delta there.
I know. It's very odd. It's very
You
odd
could
to have bid absorption
squeeze
up this high.
inside of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Big Ed is a huge douche.
Well, I don't imagine any one of them would be fun to hang out with. I'm not talking about being like buds with the guy. I just watched him on TV. Chat production team, delete this maniac who's trying to trick people into helping him solve a secret thing. I like it. We're getting scammy guys. This is good. The more trolls we get, the more scammers we get.
Hey,
Closer we get to 150,000.
Painting the Tape is ready. You can go to paintingthetape.net and it's all there.
Yep. Leo, why did you get in that long? Some Habib is asking.
Hang on just a second.
Oh, that's okay.
Can I scroll to the point? Okay, so this is where, let's see if they catch up to me here. Right around 10:48 Central Time, we had already made kind of a nice bottom. And when I say a nice bottom, just something that has a pretty big spike. And we kind of retested that and held. And I wasn't actually on the charts when all that happened. I had literally just loaded the chart this morning, and we were just kind of chopping around in here. And so I was like, I'm gonna just get long in this range, looking for this to hold with this prior context. Just looking to the left. I had known, like, obviously, I knew we had this open drive lower that ended up, we had all this distribution, like this volume distribution. And so my thought was, okay, well, like, we have a low, it's already been defended, and it should get, that defense should get rebid at, kind of a good reference point. There's the IB low and prior day close there. So this was just more of a positional trade than like order flow told me something sexy or, whatever.
Hey,
And
talk dirty to me.
so I just put the trade on and scaled out, we just rallied right out of there, and it got really nice move out of it. And so when that happens, and I've talked about like trading, sometimes when you're trading for a low or for a high, kind of like you're expecting that to be low day, high day. Obviously, this isn't the low of the day, but I'm expecting this to be the low and hold. And so, with all that context, get in the trade, scale out of it, and then, hold some runners for kind of like an intraday swing. So this is, a pretty nice setup that worked out, and I was able to just hold on to a piece of it, um, for the rest of the day. So I'm going to cover one of these at 100 points. That's kind of my thing.
Nice work getting the 2 runners up there. How many you got on?
How many did I start with? I think like 10 or 12, and just micros, nothing crazy. So yeah, I mean, I just put the trade on, and then when I got down to the 2, it's just like you want to just let them run.
Yep.
If you can.
Yeah, if you're playing for low day or high day, yes, for sure. That was the other. I also muttered that into the microphone as I was taking that trade. I was like, okay, playing for low day here. Let's go. I was cool.
Yeah, they were ready.
NQ
They were
today.
ready for that one. They knew I was going to say something spicy, apparently.
Well, you were saying, you said instead of saying good low, you said nice bottom for some reason. I was like, my goodness.
Well, I'm just trying to mix it up. I don't want to get too all auction market theory on everyone.
All right. Fair enough. That's true.
Nice cheeks. That low has nice cheeks.
They're going to clip that, man.
I love that one.
They might.
I love that they caught
might.
XY laughing. That brings me joy.
I can't disagree with you, stream side, Everyone does. Bottoms are nice. Especially when you're along the bottom or near it.
NQ March higher. ES still sitting here.
That's interesting. Maybe selling ES. I think the setup is there to squeeze this thing into, just continue to push this into the end of the day. It just doesn't have the momentum, like it doesn't have like the speed. It's like trading Globex. You just kind of have to let it go.
Yeah.
Do we have somebody singing "Let It Go"? That would be sick.
Let it go. I can't do that. I can't bring Frozen back into my life. I've gotten rid of it, and it's not here. It's been taken over by vampire demon hunters or whatever the hell those women are doing. It's either that or the there's some musical thing on Disney called Red.
And
it's like it's some sort of mishmash of like a bunch of different fairy tales, but there's like teenagers singing songs everywhere. I don't know. Nice. We made it to 149, 420. Leo, do we have 600 people we can text real fast to get us to 150K while it's on our show? We can feel good about it.
Do you think I could bribe the people in OFL to subscribe?
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, everybody takes bribes as far as I know. Jim told me that he primarily takes bribes. So
you haven't already? Yeah. Savia. I mean, you're underestimating.
Yeah, we've certainly done everything.
Yeah.
I don't have a soul left on this virtual earth that I could ask to subscribe to that thing.
Yeah. Here's a question.
Okay.
What are you going to give away when we hit 150,000?
Oh, a Pittsburgh based food delivery. And there are a couple companies that will just
food
like
delivery.
Yep, they'll just box up a bunch of stuff from is all Pittsburgh related. It's very similar. I sent a couple of them to Jim in combination with the other stuff when I lost that bet to Jim. I don't even remember what that bet was. What was that bet even for? Oh, I'm a horrible gambler.
It was the last trading competition.
Was it?
Yeah, the first trader.
Oh, Jim
arena.
beat me. That's right.
Jim
was
beat
actually
you.
in that last one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, lots of cool stuff from Pittsburgh. Nice Mr. Rogers stuff. Terrible towel. You know, the things we're proud of. Sports. Children's TV programming.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna give away.
Yeah, and Nick stole your thunder. You can't give meat away. Nick's doing meat. So.
I know.
Yeah.
Give it a Steelers jersey. That would be better.
There'll be some Steelers stuff in there. Don't worry. I'm not that big of a Steeler fan though. Just to throw that out there. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is cool. I watch the Steelers on when they're playing, and as is my civic duty.
Just hand over the pierogies, nice and calm. No one will get hurt.
Tex, do you want me to sign? You want me to ruin a Steelers jersey for somebody by writing my name on it? Sure, I can do that. that makes total sense.
There's a thick offer up here in the 128
see,
in NQ land.
Do you see on NQ, for some reason, the overnight point of control is right here, and
what is that?
There's no volume for it. So, was this just some weirdo doing weird Delta things this morning before the open? Because that's a weird spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite strange. But that's what we're fighting with right now.
I wasn't watching the overnight there. Interesting.
I wasn't either, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't have the Delta profile up for that spot.
Yeah, same. Signed headshot, perhaps.
No.
That's
hold on.
There's so many.
I hate to throw stones at the other side of Pennsylvania again, but here I go. Composite trader, I'm not responsible for Scrapple. That's disgusting, and I shall not be sending it to anybody, nor do I endorse anybody eat that. So that's the other side of Pennsylvania's problem, not mine. We have good breakfast food over here, not that.
Now I need to know what this is.
You can Google Scrapple if you want. It's basically like
just tell me.
It's like worse spam, but a similar idea. It's just basically like canned animal excerpts. And they can it, and then they slice it into bricks, and then they fry it, and then people eat it, allegedly.
Is that like spam? So it's like spam?
It's not. It does, but spam doesn't taste this foul. I'm not the spam guy either, but I could eat spam. I cannot eat Scrapple. It is an abomination, and I disavow it.
Brother,
exactly.
Brother, he's saying no. They don't allow it to be protected. If that makes any sense.
What?
His question.
Oh. It's not delicious. You're crazy.
The best part of Scrapple is hearing PA accents pronounce Scrapple.
That's also, you're getting more into so yeah, that's the other part of Pennsylvania. So that part of Pennsylvania has more of a Maryland accent, or Maryland, as they would say. Water. Go down, get yourself one of them water ices.
You sound pretty natural at that.
I know. Well, I'm right next door. Water ice.
So how is it that it's that close, but you don't have the accent, but they do?
Well, it's like 7 hours. It's pretty far.
Oh, well, you just said you're neighbors.
Yeah, we're neighbors. If you're looking at, neighbors, what? Pennsylvania is a big rectangle, right? Like I'm over here, they're over here. We're in the same place. So we're buds about some things. Go birds,
You
whatever.
sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah, Tracy, no dice. Not for me. But yeah, that's a good accent over there, Leo. You should get into it.
I'm
Get
really
some Smigs.
working. You're just talking to Kane more and more so that I can work on my British accent.
I'm surprised that you haven't like assimilated it by now with all those
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
he's been a little busy. He traveling, doing meetups, hanging out with Chill Guy. Oh, Chill Guy, it's coming. Trust.
I'm cool with Taylor Ham, by the way. That's fine. Composite trader. That's fine. Taylor Ham pork roll. I'm good. I'm with you there. The only thing I'm not doing is scrapple. All right, so yeah, NQ's still stuck here. ES still flirting around. This is quite strange.
Oh, okay. So XYZ's playbook. The information has been transferred to the owners, which is me, to to put the information on the website. But here's the problem, Leo, me. I chose to put the website on an application that is a major pain in the ass to work with. It's called Framer. If you know anything about Framer, I will legit give you whatever you need to help us get this thing so that it's like easier to put up content.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of I need a few hours with this shitty program called Framer to upload all of the things that XYZ and Nick, etc., have given me to make it available so that everybody can start downloading it into their brains.
Well, number one, there goes our Framer sponsorship. So thanks for nothing.
Okay,
so
hang
now
on.
I guess Framer's out and Book Maps out.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Hans Long, send me a DM, please. Hire somebody on Fiverr. I don't want to get scammed, Tracy. Discord DMs, please. Thank you. You know where to find me. You use Fiverr all the time. They are going to take the playbook and run. I use them all the time. All right, fair enough. Maybe there are legitimate people. I've always just thought it as hard to find quality people. Fiverr's not a scam. Okay. Okay.
There
It's
goes
legit.
our Fiverr sponsorship. Okay,
Jeez.
great. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting this squeeze, brother. I don't think I'm getting anything.
Don't go with the cheapest option. I would do that. I mean,
I would.
everyone's telling me, okay, Fractal, clear as day. It's not a scam.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a Fiverr account for myself, and I'm gonna sign up for this job listing later secretly. Leo, forget that I'm telling you this, and I'm gonna do the worst job ever at this thing that Leo needs. And then he'll be like, I could have just asked Stowe to do this. It would have been the same result. I like that. That's a fun side quest joke. Yeah, why would I pay somebody on Fiverr $100 where I could pay 20 people $5?
All right. Well, if we get the right,
Can we get? I mean, if Fiverr's so good, can we hire somebody on Fiverr to get us these last 600 subscriptions before our show's over?
that is great. Hey guys, let's put a job ad for all you have to do is find 500 people to subscribe to NinjaTrader and like the show.
Yep. And they have 40 minutes to complete this task.
Come on. How many likes do we have today?
I don't know. I did all my like pump. I can't pump likes for another like week and a half. You should have heard me today. I felt like a psycho trying to get those likes up. But I got 700. I was proud.
Hey, sometimes it's just a gentle reminder like, hey, if you're here and you like what you're seeing, if you don't even like what you're seeing, you can like it. You can like what we're doing. You can dislike what we're doing, but at least give us a thumbs up, you know?
Yeah. I imagine that we'll sort the playbook stuff before next week, and then we'll release a new podcast episode with it. That's the behind the curtain Stowe plan idea that I have in my mind with my time that I have to work on this. Don't have to stream tomorrow, so tomorrow's going to be a nice day for that. I'm also probably not going to really trade, so that's more like a side quest work day.
If we could get the other 600 subs for like 5 cents. I gotta really figure out what I'm gonna give away.
Really? He's glad the podcast is back. Thank you, bud. I appreciate people liking it.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've been working on it for a long time.
Are people listening still? Have you been looking at the analytics?
Yep. It's way up from what it used to be when it was just us rambling into nowhere. We didn't have a TV show or whatever this is. I picture this as a TV show.
Smart trade. I use my quant for back testing. We do plan to continue painting the tape. It just season 2 just restarted, so no issues there.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Leo is my quant. So what does that mean? It means I'm using a quant and then I turn into the quant. My quant is from MIT and doesn't want to be known.
How'd you meet that guy again?
But I wrote an article about single prints and I gave some stats, and then he disagreed with my stats based on his own quantitative work. And then when we got together, we actually determined that it was a misunderstanding. He was misunderstanding what I was saying. And then when he actually did run the numbers the way that we were looking at it in alignment, that he was spot on with what I did manually. It just took me 3-4 hours and it took him 10 minutes. And so then I was like, that's way more efficient. You're my quant now.
I was just wondering if anybody maybe like introduce you guys or maybe set up that conversation. I was just wondering.
You?
No, I could be anybody. I don't know. Could be me. Could be some other guy.
Yeah, it was you.
It was me.
It was you.
That's right. All right, everybody like the chat. It's the first time Stowe's gotten credit from Leo for something, and I'll be recording this. Thank you, production team. I'll try again next year for another one of those. That's been a long time coming. The quant is honestly awesome. It's disgusting how smart he is. It's painful. Yeah, Cooper, I did teach Leo how to quant. I did. Thank you.
Stowe taught Leo how to quant. Hardly. Oh. I have great news.
Okay.
I know this is from Hall Wine.
Okay.
You've been anticipating your wine delivery and have been patiently waiting for the weather to cooperate. Our fulfillment team finally feels it's safe to send your wine. They're going to release it on Monday the 6th.
What was going on that made wine so unsafe?
It was too hot in
Eh.
the Northern California.
That's fair. That makes sense.
If you've never had Hall wine before, highly recommend. It's a great wine.
You can't ship stuff like that in PA, really. There's we have wild liquor rules that are very, they work on them all the time, but yeah, it's brutal with all the state store stuff.
It's amazing. The best wine, hands down. I've had. Very reasonable too for some of the good bottles.
They're pulling something up here.
You should tell them about climate controlled shipping. Fair. Yeah, from Napa. HALL wine Hall.
They sure have pulled quite a bit of this offer. Is it going to explode or is it just going to close here? I've now been in this trade for an hour and I don't know why.
Leo, for you guys to pull the trigger, you would need to see aggressive participation or absorption, right? Question mark.
Typically.
Usually that's one of the things that I'm looking for, but it's not the only thing that it would put me into a trade. How do you interpret all of this sell delta here? It's just bid absorption. And
it is
there's
awesome.
nothing more to think about it. And
Yeah.
other than, there's basically, if you think about if you're watching the order book, which we don't have, what you would see is that there were just limit orders just refilling on the bid. And, somebody has to fill those orders. So sellers are willing to cross the spread, fill those orders. And so all of the market is basically participating just on one side of the market, and that side is on the bid. So there's a bunch of, passive buyers or passive participants that are just sitting on the bid, and they're just taking fills and just reloading and reloading and reloading. And there's, willing sellers that are willing to sell and sell and sell. And eventually, if the market doesn't go in the direction of all of that selling, it's going to kind of break, right? So it's a period of consolidation with a bit of a bias towards the upside, given the context that they're selling the absolute piss missile out of it.
I knew it's
for
coming. Yeah, piss missile.
piss missile. They're selling the piss out of it, and it's going sideways. That's like classic absorption. And so typically you would want to, on an uptrend, right? That's kind of the important component here, is that you want to lean on that on the long side, generally speaking. Now, on the flip side, if we break down from here, then you could use that point as a point of resistance if it gets retested, because that's kind of saying, hey, the sellers were patient, willing to just sit there and sell it. And then they got aggressive and sold, broke that area. And so it's really just a point for you to use, from an order flow perspective. It's a kind of an order flow an area of importance from an order flow standpoint.
Well said. The only thing I'll add to that is that it is a little strange that it's happening all the way up here at the top of this leg.
Yes, for sure.
That is what is weird about this passive buying. For sure. It's also why I'm in this trade, and I feel very strange about it. So, but I see buyers, I buy. It's just who I am, man. I think Q's doing a little better work than ES is doing. It's really pressing now. This was all of the bid absorption here at 114. It's come down and retested those. I would say we get to 140 ish, or at least somewhere up in there. Maybe that little guy there. We can press a little more. I'll put this. There we go. It's also the bottom of the 30-second opening range is right there, 138. So I'll watch that too. But yeah, ES just not moving. It's just hugging its previous day high. Every tick that NQ gives me, ES takes one away.
Hey, do you know the new high, new low stat? Like the 70% stat?
The Leo stat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came from my quant. It did. But I was wondering if there would be a way to define certain conditions. I'm sure there is, where like today,
Mhm.
we have a good low and we also have like a decent high. So you wouldn't necessarily expect today's high to get taken out,
Yeah.
but we are one time framing. I'm wondering if the condition would just simply be when we're one time framing into the last half hour. Like for example, we made a new high in an LM, let's see, L period.
Mm-hmm.
Does that lean more towards making another new high in M period when we're one time framing?
Interesting. I like that. I like a qualifier. I mean, all stats need better qualifiers, in my opinion.
Right. Because like if you add more context to that, then you might be like in a position I'm in. You know, I've got a 100-point runner here. If I am expecting, you know, like on a good statistical number, like an afternoon trade setup could be, you know, we're trading the afternoons more often. There's not always something from an order flow perspective to jump in, right? And so maybe there's something that's a little more mechanical that that could be leaned on.
That's cool. I like that.
Just an idea. I'll talk to my quant.
All right. Quant it up. While you do that, I'm going to be taking a screenshot of your 100-point runner and posting it on Reddit so everyone can cry.
Don't feed the trolls.
The
Don't
trolls
feed the
need
trolls.
food. That's what we're doing here.
No, they don't need food.
What do the trolls eat if you don't feed them?
Nothing.
I'll probably get distracted looking at you know, like what do I follow on Reddit? I think I look at a lot of beer brewing stuff. I'm in a pretty good cast iron skillet Reddit. Just throwing that out there. Cast iron Reddit is awesome. You cast iron guy? I'm pretty sure you got some cast iron floating around, huh?
We do have some cast iron, but our use is limited to basically one thing.
Okay.
Well, a few, like cooking meat. Like if I'm reverse searing steak, I'll use cast iron sometimes. Other times I'll use my grill.
Yeah.
But then like when I cook fajitas or something like that, I'll cook the meat in there.
Nice.
Getting a little pump.
Mm-hmm.
Yes is still like, nah, bro. We chilling.
Yeah. Nope. ES is like, yeah, wrong market, dummy. That's okay. Yeah. See, Barbara knows cast iron Reddit is awesome. I am exclusively making steak. I've gotten to the point where like I don't eat steak in the world anymore. And if I'm eating a steak, it is on the cast iron. The only way. That's the only thing I'll do with it. Yeah, Sir Grumbles, I have a lot of favorite breweries. My favorite brewery is not quite in Pittsburgh. It's in Mars, Pennsylvania, which is like a little bit north. But it is called Stick City Brewing Company. And they are amazing people. And they do so much great work for the woods and our environment around us where we live. They also make incredible beers. The brewer's story is really cool. He is a chemist and went to chemistry school and what got into the world of I don't know big chemistry. I don't know what you do as a chemist in the actual world, but whatever that is, and he didn't like it. And so him and his dad just opened up a brewery. And my favorite part about them is they have no plan to get big. They don't care. They just want to be like their local spot and fish and take care of the woods. And they're awesome people.
I have an update for you guys.
Okay.
Since we have the audience that we were able to, we have 2 leads on people that might be able to help us with the framer site.
Awesome.
Painting tape.
That's great.
So I'm going to try to get on a phone call with those chaps.
Oh, yeah. Perfect, Sir Grumbles. You're right there. Yeah, that's the biggest part is that it's such a trip. But yeah, you're very close. It's in like downtown, like oldie-timey Mars too.
Have we heard any updates from Business Duck and Ron Ramirez? We got to talk to we're gonna have to hit the boys hard on that one because there has been no updates.
It's true.
We're gonna have to start grinding some gears. You know what I mean?
My gears that grind.
We're gonna have to start poking the bear. A lot of people run NT on a virtual machine, virtual servers. There actually are a few companies that offer the virtual PCs that are like in Chicago. So they, theoretically you would get faster connection.
Really? So that you can be a virtual Flash boy, is what you're saying?
Sure.
This freaking thing.
Is it gonna rotate down?
Yeah. I know Business Duck. I'm not
Business Duck. What's up, bro? What have you been doing, man? Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Hey, did you go to the London Expo? No,
I don't think he has. I don't think Business Duck has his passport.
I think that's a yes. He doesn't. No words can describe. Hi, chat, and Leo and Stowe.
Not super stoked about that loss. It's a little goofy.
Oh, this is a good question, actually. I like this.
Okay.
Do you think it's beneficial to have a notepad noting down if price does not do that, then I will do this? So kind of like you're in a trade, you're notating, if price doesn't do what I'm expecting to do, then I'm going to react in this way. Kind of, am I understanding that question correctly? Peter makes a good point about Business Duck. No need for a passport when you can fly.
Can ducks really fly? Or do they mostly just float?
Daryl makes a good let's see. Shadow makes a good point. There's more than price, so there's context, right? There's price and within context. Laying out scenarios is good. I think for new, as you're learning, that type of note taking is great. Because oftentimes what doesn't happen is just as important as what does happen. So you want to note those things as well. And so having a notepad as you are early in your journey can be a good place for you to have an outlet to express, things that you're thinking and observing while the market's trading, and then reviewing that along with the chart at the end of the day, I think would do nothing but help you, and may even speed up your progression, in your trading development.
Yeah, I think the more notes, the more everything that you can observe, and like as long as you're being honest with yourself, that's super important. But yeah, if you can figure out a way to create like a honest, positive feedback loop for yourself that is critical while also being constructive, yeah, it'll do nothing but help you.
Yeah. The market's slow when you have a duck as your guest. Yeah, I mean, we legit got on right here. Price was at 108 and we're trading 111, and we've done a 12, 13 point rotation. Sorry, 18 points. Bad at math. That's why I have a quant. I'm not quant.
I've got 10 minutes.
10 minutes till the algo.
I am short. Just one. So like
It's
Leo said before,
hey, it's, fair enough. We got a little slide here.
mm-hmm.
A little slip and slide.
Yeah, so like Leo talked about, this is a lot of selling that was rewarded. I did not know what this bid absorption was doing up here, but now I'm going to attempt to lean off of it and retrace some of this leg. But also, we just kicked off the 0.5. I don't know. It's pretty late in the day for this trade idea. But I'm curious. I'm curious to see what that seller was all about. I guess I don't really have. Where's previous day close? 60? I'm trying to find a reasonable target for this that is, because I'm not going to put another lot on, so there's really no way to make this trade free. I mean, 60 is not bad. View up from the low is 60 also. All right. But yeah, that was a ton of selling up there. I had a chance to make that trade. Well, I made some money on it a couple times, but I took 3-point stop on 2 lots though.
Man.
I had to make a third coffee today, dude.
Been a long week.
Yes. You need to get that couch nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the Stowe show on old office TV and lay on the couch.
That's what's up.
Sometimes emotions take over my process. Glad to hear that notepad taking is beneficial. Yeah, I absolutely think, I used to have notes. I don't anymore. But I use Notion. I don't really write. I don't use Notion for like note taking during the day, like during the session, but use it to organize my thoughts pre-market. So I kind of follow a process. That process is actually laid out on paintingthetape.com. .net.
.net.
I refuse to buy .com just because I got so much hate about it being .net. I'm just fading all of that hate.
That's fair. I like a hate fade. I like a hate fade for sure. $343. I don't know. This
What else do you look for other than aggressive participants and absorption? Man, if only there was a place where I talked about those things. Where would it be?
Maybe it would be. Could it be?
Could it be?
Paintingthetape.net?
It could be. No, I'm not trying to be a jerk. There's just quite a few things that I personally use and look for. The 5-minute mid trade is one. using LVNs on the profile, looking for a rebid, reoffer, absorption and exhaustion, all kinds of different ways. And, some are kind of structure-based setups and others are order flow. So I would just recommend, checking that out. It's free. There's no, it's just, you can take a look at it and see if it jives with you or not.
The fractal firmament. I appreciate that Marilyn Manson joke. Truly.
They also have a Yahoo email address at Painting the Tape.
The real
At
problem is why we can't get
at least there's a Gmail. Yeah.
We can't get the playbook sorted because it's all GeoCities, and we've lost our GeoCities password.
I never had a aha moment in trading. It just didn't ever happen. It was just more as time. Dunning-Kruger, I think, is the most important graph you can look at as a new trader. And you have to understand that the backside of the Dunning-Kruger as you grow is you become an expert at the same time as you get better. And that path for me was followed the Dunning-Kruger exactly. Because when I first got into trading, my first short period of time, I was like, I can't lose money. This is amazing.
First one's free.
I know everything. And then I did nothing but lose money. I couldn't win a dime, couldn't make a dime. And then it occurred to me that I didn't actually know a damn thing. And the path forward is exactly like the Dunning-Kruger chart for me. So it's a multitude of days of little aha moments, not big aha moments, and a long walk over time.
Yeah. That's why it's important to give yourself time. That's why it's important not to blow up. That's why it's important to manage your risk, because you really need as much time in the game as you can manage to consume healthily. That's another thing. You can also burn yourself out quickly, so you have to find the balance between those two things. Feetrex says we really need something like Delta Profile, but for crypto.
Well, you can get it, but it's not centralized.
Yeah.
So I don't know how reliable it is, except if you were on MBT or BTC. We can't all be like XYZ. Listen, I promise you guys, XYZ does lose.
That was a stupid sandwich to make, but I really needed to eat something.
I'm just saying it. He does.
Yeah, we all lose quite a bit.
You all bet that he was going to win the arena challenge. And where did he come in? What place did he come in? Do we need to remember last place? He was 70% to win. What was his placement?
That's true. Fourth. Did he get fourth?
Yes.
Now, the other thing that's important to note about that chat is y'all are very good examples of inversing public sentiment sometimes.
Oh, it was rigged?
It was rigged? I assure you it was not.
Wow. They're saying it was rigged.
That sounds like classic chat behavior.
Lost all my money on Stowe.
Sorry about that. Past performance not indicative of future results. You should know that by now.
You know what? I had the win in the bag, and I totally effed up the middle of the day, like galore f up,
Yeah.
and legit got off stream and was like, this thing is liquidating. Stowe's going to just be locked in on buying it, and I should just get short to fade that. I'm not lying. Like, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
I'm not, and I didn't do it, and then I got locked into the long. I got locked into being Stowe.
It's hard. It's hard.
Attention traders.
All right,
It's
Kane.
algo time.
Okay.
Smash through this. No, seller.
No pump.
Mm-mm.
Wah, wah.
I knew it. I knew that seller was still sitting there in his feelings.
All right. Well, then, you know what? I'm just going to close this trade.
Yeah.
Good enough.
We came up, we retested all of that sell delta
Yep.
and pushed back off of it. Now, I mean, it's being a jerk. I should have taken my points, but I'm going to try to hold on for this retracement. We got 65 to 62. I should cover that. Now there's this dude down here at 65.
Gamma's in the room with us. Still.
Oh, great. Is it ever not?
The Gamma's in the room.
My ass is clenched. I'm telling you guys.
It's fun. The funny thing about the Gamma folks is they do always come out like as soon as something just worked, they're like, ha ha. They're like that the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Like,
Got
Gamma.
him.
Told you. Did you? Did you tell me that?
I'm surprised Stowe doesn't have more kids because there's a little of him in all of us.
That's nice. I think. Is that nice? Is that a compliment? Wait a minute.
TBD.
I might have heard that wrong.
TBD. Oh man. Oh man.
It sounded nice off the jump, but I might have misheard that. We got a liquidity zone at 59.
Do you know what the best part of the NinjaTrader streams are?
What?
It's not the trading, although that's, talking through markets, talking about setups.
That's whatever. It's fine.
It's the chat. The chat here is legitimately the best chat. And I have watched many, many live streams.
Oh, yeah. Same.
And this chat is an insanely a good chat.
Yep.
And that's not a lie. If I didn't think that, I just wouldn't say anything. It's the best chat. I know all the chats. No chats are better than this chat. I'm not even asking for likes, but now that you said it, throw up a like, Name all the chats. Oh, chats? Name all the chats. Oh, you're a chats person? But no, it is. It makes it a lot of fun for people like me and so when, hey man, like we haven't done anything for the last hour we've been on stream. You guys have engaged, asked questions, participated and not just, beat us up because we didn't do anything uniquely fun and outstanding every stream.
I was in a weird long that I was confused by for a while. That was something.
I'm still confused by your long.
I was like, this, yeah. I'll try it.
So tell your friends, join the best YouTube stream on the internet for
On the
trading,
planet.
and make them, come subscribe, get us to 150,000 subscribers, and I will decide what the hell I'm going to give away.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you pick.
There's so much pressure.
No, that's fine. You just need to find something that's for you. Look at this. Yeah, seller. I mean, could you please break through this 64 guy? I got the double or nothing algo in 7 seconds. What are you gonna do? You gonna make me cover?
Did you
one
go
of these?
short?
Yeah.
I like that play.
Yeah, it's better now.
There you go.
There it goes.
Yeah. They kind of broke it there. It's
More
nice.
juice. More
It's a good
juice.
trade.
Thank you.
Stowe did exactly what I said to do based on what happened in that scenario when that area of order flow broke.
Yep.
Just sell it on the retest.
Well, I didn't do exactly what you said to do because I sold it ahead of the retest.
Whatever. It's
It
fine.
did retick it perfectly. But I got some points on the short side today. Old dog, baby. That's a new trick.
Give away Stowe's headset.
You honestly don't want this. I mean, I need a new pair. It's like it's falling apart. They don't even make this anymore because of how bad the headphones fall apart. But I mean, you think NQ is going to rotate back down into this distribution, right? I mean, it could if it lost this node.
I mean,
That's
it's
what-
possible.
That's
but
what I'm
it's
trying to
4
look at.
minutes.
Is like, so that's a bearish ledge, right? Look at that guy
Yeah.
on NQ.
It's almost like an intraday but dead body.
Yeah. So at least down here, I will see. Just trying to give myself something to look for. You never really know what's going to happen. But that was definitely some bearish activity. Jeff just jinxed me. He said, I think we'll see some final minute psycho selling. Why, Jeff? Why would you curse me like this? Look at what's happening. Jeff, I think Jeff secretly hates my guts. That must be the only reason that he would say that.
My name is Jeff.
He probably hates us because we made that soundbite. Okay. Pluto, it's okay. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. If you want to see somebody get chopped to death, you can go look at everything that happened to me on Tuesday. Nobody's a perfect trader all the time, man. Just be kind to yourself in that moment. Learn something from it.
Nothing
Wash it
better
off.
to say there. Hey, Jim.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
Yo. Not much, man. You guys did great as usual.
Thank you.
Now, Stowe, we're going in the last minute and a half or so. What's your strategy here on this position?
I'm gonna get stopped out where it's at, or we'll run it down to this 57 spot, which is this little node down there, previous month value area high, where we also spent a ton of time. I'm a little confused by the delta. I'm kind of using this. I was using this node to be long above, and then now I'm using it to be short. But I don't know what the close is going to come in and do. Never do. So,
but you're going past the bell. It looks like
He's going to get the that
like to live on
Chicago
the
phone
edge.
call. Margin's going to call.
margin call.
They don't call. Listen,
Hey,
They
it's not
send
that,
emails now.
hey, they don't call if you don't answer. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
also
Oh no,
true.
not for the live stream people. They'll call you. They'll call me and Deli. They'll say, "Hey, did you see what these guys are doing right now? You got to get them out. We'll find you."
Oh no.
I'm gonna test that theory out, Jim.
Just go. Yeah. Just.
You're gonna put a position on just to spite the margin call. Oh my goodness.
But Stowe's right. They do send an email. I've gotten a few.
Yeah, in the old days we'd have to call you, and then a lot of times you wouldn't answer, and then you'd answer at 4:01 and go, "Oh, sorry, I missed your call. What's up?"
And you're
Oh,
like, do
yeah,
you
of
know your
course.
max size right now? Why are you in
Close that
20
position.
lots, Leo? What's going on?
Oh, sorry, man. What happened again? Same guy the next day, dude. There we go.
Okay, so a nothing burger at the end of the day
Yeah.
here. Well,
It was an impressive fight back, though. I was not so sure it was going to happen
yeah,
for the ES anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Closing
Yeah.
this upper. Huh. Okay. I mean, they made this node look a little less ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Jim,
Yeah.
Oh, I feel good about that. That's fine.
are you going to be on tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's going to be epic.
All right.
I
It's going to
mean,
be epic.
Fridays are now. So we have three superstars tomorrow, right? We're going to have Pax
Yes.
possibly be trading the open. You never know, but he's
Yep.
going to be in it. That starts my day off with this. Well, actually, before that, we'll have me, Shy, and Craig. But that's also a good conversation. Gets my brain working. But then when PAX comes up, it's like shining a bright light on the world. Sun's not bright enough. And then we're not done. Then we've got Leo's coming back, along with XYZ. Is going to wake up early, and you guys are going to trade the open.
That's my favorite.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're gonna have. I mean, it's gonna be intense live trading, and I think tomorrow morning, I think these markets are gonna move. I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, it's Friday, we're gonna stay in a 10 handle range. I don't think so.
What's the do we have any data drops tomorrow?
I think they canceled the data drops.
Really?
Well, I think that
We're supposed to have
last I heard,
PCE.
the U.S. government is closed.
Ah.
I don't think you could even go see Yellowstone Park now.
That's true. I have to figure. Yeah, I have to go find a park
Wait,
and
hold
make
on,
sure
hold on.
I'm in
It's
there.
supposed
after
to
they
be
close.
non-farm payroll.
It's not happening.
It's canceled?
Yeah. The guy who hits the button at the BLS, the guy who goes in his cubicle in the morning, his only job is to hit the send button. He's not coming to work.
Can we just make up a number, chat? Just
Oh,
put
yeah.
it on Twitter?
Do you mean, can you do exactly what they do every time? Yeah, probably. I got it. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
It's called imputed number. It'll be an imputed Stowe BLS special tomorrow morning. So be there early in the morning.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna put out a number on Twitter. It's gonna be the number at the exact time, 8:30 Eastern.
Leo already has an agent like in the cubicle right now, logging into the guy's computer trying to figure out what the number is.
I already know the number, Jim.
Oh my God, it'll be epic. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, even without that, I think we're gonna get some movement here. So, and Tracy just
Okay.
told us she thinks this thing's gonna go on for a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to look at that
Yeah.
that sentiment number again. See what days we're looking at now. Can't believe we got up to 90%. Poly market thing's pretty good for this stuff.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Fractal, this is the best comment. Fractal just had the best comment.
Fiverr.
Hire Fiverr to do the BLS study.
Exactly.
I'm still sweet.
Whoa, who's here?
You want to say hi to Jim and Leo?
I heard Jim just say hi.
Yep, Jim said hi. You want to say hey? All right. You want to take us out? You want to tell everybody goodbye?
Say bye, chat.
Bye.
Hey.
I just got home from school.
Sick. You're gonna have to tell your dad all the cool things you did today.
I am in first grade, and my teacher is Mrs. Platt, and I was in kindergarten, and my teacher was Miss Manganello, and I'm wondering who would be my teacher in second grade.
We don't know the answer to that, but I bet your dad does. Also,
I
you
bet he
just
doesn't,
doxed
'cause
both
we-
your teachers.
I know Mrs. Potts is really nice and kind of strict.
Nice.
She makes it has quiet snack time, and when we didn't even do anything, we were just too loud at recess, and that's it.
Dang, girl.
Annoying.
Oh, my goodness.
We're crazy kids.
Yeah, I hear you.
Wow.
Time to revolt.
Okay.
Yeah, sick day.
You guys have a great afternoon.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, Daddy, you're gonna leave to it.